Hey guys, welcome to Loxus Fenrir Gaming. We are going to do a few Tera Raid battles and see how this goes. So I picked a spot that I see two real quick, so it's just East Province Area 1 Watchtower. I will go to the Rock Tera Raid battle and the Dragon one. I'll probably do the Dragon first just because it's a little easier to get to, but we will fly here and see how this works. Oh, it was raining. Nice. So there's the watchtower. This is what I flew to. That sparkling beam of light right there would be the Rock Tera Raid battle. And if I turn around, that one right there should be the dragon. So we will go ahead and run all the way to the dragon one. There's Murkrow, which I'm going to avoid for now. Yep, there's the dragon one. Now, I've seen on the groups on Facebook that I am in. Sorry, I get tongue-tied a lot. I have seen people complain that, people are going into these with, like, the wrong types and all that. Because a lot of people are going off of what the Tera type is, so they're like, alright, well, they're going to be weak. Their Tera type's going to be weak to this, but then they themselves, like the actual Pokemon they throw in, is weak to whatever the Pokemon was before Terrestrialize. Now, these 1-star, 2-star, and a lot of the 3-stars, it doesn't really matter. I can see how that would get frustrating in some of, like, the more difficult ones. It's kind of why I'm doing this one alone. And since it's only 1 star, I figured, it'd be easier to just attempt by myself instead of sitting here and having you guys sit here and wait for people to join this. Hey, look, he's gonna have a Rockruff versus a Rockruff. So, in these battles on the Tera Raid dens, you have to wait 3 turns before you can terrestrialize your own Pokemon. Which, I mean, when they're a small, easy Pokemon like this, it's no big deal, because you could potentially just use setup moves and catch it, but... Or, if you're doing it with a group of people that 3 turns is basically forever, because you're just gonna knock it out real quick, especially in like these 1 and 2 stars. I've taken a few, screenshots of the ball as it flies through the air in these Tera Raid battles, just because I think it's a really cool animation. Alright, now I caught a Rockruff. Which I don't think this is the first one I've caught, but it easily could be. Oh, yes, it was the first one. Okay, then. I'm not going to give him a nickname. So before I started recording and flying around, I was running around catching Magikarps and giving them all the same nickname, because my plan is to eventually do a few surprise trades and just trade all these Magikarps away and see what I get for them. Thought it'd be a cool little thing to do. As you can see, I've got 18 Magikarps here, so figured why not. Let me move these guys out. Yeah, I'm gonna move that Flitter, or whatever the hell that thing was, and this Rockruff. So, from my last video, I have actually changed up my team a little bit. I still have, Riley, my Lucario, Saphira, my Gyarados. I have Cedric, the Titan, Burns Shadow, who is my starter. I have Fig, who is a Frigibax, who doesn't listen to me, but he's staying in the party. And then Charlize. Charlize replaced Charlie because Charlie had a Tera typing that was the same as one of her normal typings. So I found Charlize, I think, in a raid den. And she has a dark Tera typing. So I was like, you know what? That's probably going to be a little more helpful for me in the long run. No, that was a new Tauros. Not one of the ones I'm looking for. Okay. So they have... Tauros got a Paldean form, which is pure fighting, which I think it was originally pure normal. So they introduced Paldean, which all they really did to it was, I think, make its horns shorter, make it all black, and, which, I mean, is still really cool. As you can tell there, it's Tauros. Still looks really cool. But then they also introduced, 2 more forms of Tauros called, the Blaze breed and the Aqua breed. One is firefighting, and the other is aqua fighting. So I thought that was kind of neat. I will still challenge this alone, just because it's a 2-star, and I feel like I can get it done fairly quickly. And again, I chose my Lucario. It's the first one in my party, and not really... Oh, I was wrong. It's not a Rock Tera type. This is Ground Tera type. I'm kind of over leveled, well, above the level I really need to be for 1s and 2s. Well, maybe not 2s, but I am a little above 1s. I can take them out fairly quickly, so... With this being 2, I wasn't really too worried about it either. Picking the wrong type. Never mind. I'm gonna have to go with a different move. Ooh, that... Alright, Chooser might be a little bit harder than I thought. I normally end up going... If I'm not recording, I end up, inviting people, well, having people come join me, so... Alright, now Sandile's down. We will catch this in a Pokeball. I haven't seen or heard, and I haven't failed to catch these Tera Raid Pokemon like I have in Max Raids. So I don't know if they have a guaranteed capture, if they're guaranteed capture or not. I know there was an event where you could do 7-star raids, which were a Charizard, and it was only Charizard, and they were meant to have the Mightiest Mark, and they had the Dragon Tera typing. So I thought that was kind of cool. But you had to have gone through, like, the whole game, beaten it, and all that, just to have it, just be able to enter the 7 stars. Which, I mean, I'm trying to take my time, mainly because every time I do something major, I'm wanting to, have you guys see it. Now we'll slide down the cliff. Now, I love that. Your Rotom phone saves you. And actually, not only does it save you, it can take you back up to the top from where you fell from. Like, hey, I didn't actually want to fall. Oh, nice, waterstone. So what people were mainly using for what I'd seen people using for their Charizard raid battles were the Azumarill, and I was like, why? And I get it now. Azumarill's fairy, and it's got a decent move pool, so it was a good counter for Charizard. Like the fairy to counter the dragon Tera typing, and then Azumarill itself is water, so it takes on Charizard's fire. Again, we will challenge this one alone. It's a grass Tera type. I chose Charlize, which I did exactly what people are complaining about, which is, again, I chose my fire Pokemon to go up against this. Just, I picked it mainly because of the Tera typing. But I also realized after I hit Battle Alone that this one, Charlize, was actually a decent option for this because this is Psychic. Psychic is not super effective against Ghost. So we will go with Lava Plume on the Hatenna. See? One hit. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I will let you guys see if I capture this or not. But after that, I think I'll be done recording. Again, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And as you can see, I caught it. Thank you so much. Hold on, I'll see if... I think this is a new Pokemon for me, so I'll let you see that I actually recorded it. Yep. New Pokemon registered. Will not given a nickname. And it's been sent to my boxes. Thank you guys so much. Please join me again for my next video.